entertainment video game review was Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. The main reason I did so was because I always wanted to play the game as a child and never got around to doing it. So I found that this review assignment would be the perfect opportunity to do so. So the franchise as a whole is an extremely popular simulation-style computer game where the player takes on the responsibilities of building and operating an amusement park of their dreams. This third installment of the series came out almost two decades ago in 2004, but offers a vast variety and amount of customization options for the players across all aspects of park management and ride construction. So as you can see here, there are two main game modes, along with the tutorial mode, which we'll jump into a little bit of an overview here in a second. So the first one is the career mode and the sandbox mode. The sandbox mode offers a blank canvas, a completely empty park for the player to have unlimited amount of money for them to build anything and everything they want. They can build as many rides, as huge of rides as they want. It's kind of just a blank slate to start building anything that you'd like. But I chose to focus my efforts on this review on the career mode, as it offers a much more challenging and educational experience for the player. So real quick before we jump into the career mode, the tutorial mode is extremely detailed. As you can see here, this is just one step of the tutorial mode on placing rides. It tells you exactly what to do, what not to do, everything under the sun involved with placing rides. So the career mode gives the player a basic pre-constructed amusement park and a set of objectives to accomplish, usually involving the increase of guest attendance and park value. The goal is to renovate the park by building new attractions, maximizing profits, and keeping guests happy in order to become a tycoon, or by accomplishing all of the scenario's objectives. Once unlocking tycoon status in a certain scenario, then you're able to unlock new scenarios that are providing new challenges and diverse problems that need to be solved. So here's some of the objectives that are offered. A lot of the times, like I said, it's just a rise in attendance and a rise in the park value. So jumping into the kinds of learning associated with Roller Coaster Tycoon, it really challenges the player to assume all the roles associated with the actual management of their theme park's business. So this includes finance, customer satisfaction and relations, staffing and human resources, and research and development. Each of these aspects of real-world managerial responsibilities are fully present in the game with insane amounts of detail. So the first step is finance. Players are able to access their monthly financial statements shown here and the corresponding graphs to identify ways that they can decrease costs and or increase revenues to truly maximize their profits. Players are also able to set the prices for each ride and items sold at the stores in their park, ensuring that their revenues cover the operating costs, as shown right here, which is a really cool aspect of the game. There's even an option for players to take out a loan and determine exactly the right interest rate to pay the loan back without breaking the bank. So they could front load it, they could back load it, whatever works for them to pay off the loan in a timely fashion and get it off of their books. So next is the customer satisfaction. The name of the game of Roller Coaster Tycoon is driving attendance at your park, so players are able to review their guests' thoughts and make decisions in their parks based directly off the satisfaction levels of their guests. So they can monitor the average customers per hour at their shops, they can test their attractions to see how exciting, intense, and potentially nauseating their rides are, and they can even monitor how long visitors are waiting to get on rides. There's also some basic training on executing marketing and promotional campaigns to entice more guests to attend the park. I haven't included a visual for that, but as you can see here, you can see exactly what your customers and your guests are thinking about a certain ride, whether they want to see something more thrilling, which could entice you to go ahead and build something that could excite them more. You can see here your park rating is based off of how happy your guests are, how long they're having to wait, and how exciting and intense all of your attractions are. Next is the staffing side of things. It's a very important skill. It's needed to ensure the efficiency and popularity of your park. And it is also necessary to keep your workforce happy and helpful. The player is able to hire and fire janitors, security guards, maintenance workers, and entertainment workers or mascots. So the goal here is to not overwhelm them or overwhelm their workloads, and keep them happy by paying them enough money without bringing down your profits. So similar to guests, employees' thoughts can be viewed, and that you can see exactly how they're feeling, if they're overworked, if they're upset, and if they're close to quitting. So here you can see that these guys are all happy, this guy's doing okay. You can also set their tasks by eliminating certain things. Maybe you want one janitor to just water while the others sweep and empty the bins, so that you can spread out their workloads in an efficient manner. Last but not least is the research and development side of things. So it's the final important skill, and it's actually an essential aspect of real-world businesses operations. So players are able to devote a custom amount of money on a monthly basis to researching new shops, attractions, or infrastructure elements, including walls, fences, etc. These new items that are researched and then unlocked for you to build can be more